Hey, Go Gilbert, how the heck are you? It's Monday. It's amazing. It's going to be a great week, and we are here with another Go Gilbert business spotlight. I am so excited to learn about your personal driver. We are here with Steven. Steven, how are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good. So, Mike was telling me that we were going to be talking today, and I was like, "Your personal driver." Like my wheels were spinning. So,
Right.
tell me more. Tell me more.
So we aim to be basically your go-to for any ground transportation need. We can drive you to and from the airport, medical appointments. One of the most recent kind of adventures we had is someone broke down moving from California to New York, and they broke down here in Arizona. So we hooked up a trailer to the back of the SUV and drove them to New York City.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
And we have access to any vehicle you can imagine. We also just recently drove a huge refrigerated box truck full of laptops to bring it down to the reservation so their students can do remote learning.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
So it's basically any driving you can think of we can do.
So tell me about, so are you kind of like, you do lots of different people, or do you have like certain clients that maybe sell real estate and you're like, hey, come pick me up in the Ferrari?
Right.
I
So
mean,
speaking of real estate, we have, especially with really high-end listings,
sure.
where we will drive the realtor and the clients around like in a fancy SUV. So the realtor can really focus on the client and talk to them about the different houses that they're showing and not have to worry about doing the driving at the same time.
Well, I love that because that was always one of my problems is driving, figuring out where I'm going, talking, like having a conversation and, having to do a million U-turns. It's like, I know what I'm
Right.
doing, but you get like torn in all these different directions.
Exactly. And so we have everything from casual, like wearing my hat and polo, all the way up to chauffeurs that are in a suit. So depending on what your need is, we kind of meet the need.
I love that. So I'm thinking, okay, yes, like professional, like real estate, obviously taking someone to New York that broke down, but then like, do you do like bachelorette parties, like that kind of thing as well?
Totally. So especially like party buses are a hit right now because everyone's just amped up and ready to get out of the house.
Yeah.
So yeah, going out in the party bus, and we have several weddings coming up because all of the weddings got kind of canceled and postponed. Yeah. So lots of wedding venues are contracting with us, which is nice.
Gosh, I mean, the sky's the limit, really.
Basically, yeah,
You guys do everything.
we do. And that's our goal. We can drive your car. We can drive our cars. We can.
Yeah. Mike's he's talking. See, he's talking in my ear too. But he asked what kind of cars you have, but he's not paying attention because we just talked about it. Everything, SUVs. They can drive your own car, which is amazing. All the fancy sports cars, right?
Yeah, the sky's the limit. We have stretch limousines, buses. We have. I actually just took delivery a couple days ago of our big trailer, so we can move things for you. You don't even have to be in the car if you just need us to run errands. There's clients that we pick up prescriptions for it. They just don't want to go to the pharmacy and pick up their prescription because they're sick and they don't want to get out of the house.
Right.
And then we just do a door drop and sit their prescription on their door for them.
So I just feel like we just need your phone number or how we order. And then I think like there's no other person you need to talk to. Just if you've got an issue or a need for transportation, you just need to call Steven. That's it, right?
That sounds awesome to me. Our phone number takes text too. So if you need more of a customized need, you can text or call us. But then just basic point-to-point stuff and to and from the airport, you can book directly on our website and get an immediate price. You don't even have to wait for someone to get back to you.
What's your website, Mike? Do you have that website? Oh, it's on there? Okay, so your website, Mike's telling me, is going to be on the post. So people, is it kind of, do you have an app or it's just really on the website?
It's on the website.
Okay.
Perfect. Yeah, but everything is right there, easy to go.
So give me an idea on pricing. So
Of course. So our least expensive option is our minivan, and that starts at $65. And what I do is all of our prices include tips and fees and everything, because I hate when you get a price and then you're like, well, plus this and this and this. The price you get is the price you're going to pay. It includes tip and everything.
That's so wonderful. So how many people, how many drivers do you have total?
We can get as many drivers as you need, but right now we have 6.
Okay. So if you got overbooked or whatnot, then you have the capability to meet the needs of what people need.
Exactly. That's how I would have said it.
Oh, thank you. That was my eloquent speaking.
Right.
This is so, what is like the fanciest car you have? Do you have a Stinger? No, not a Stinger. It's a Snapshot. Slingshot. What's a slingshot? Do you know what a slingshot is?
Like the motorcycle thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I've never even driven one of those.
Why? Because they're ugly?
I didn't say that.
I did. No, it's Mike's. He was trying. He's like, I want a slingshot. Yeah. And I'm like, it's weird. It looks like a Batmobile, but nobody wants that. And you are way too high class for them. I'm just kidding. Someone probably has it and they're like, wow.
It is funny. My daughter, every year we go to the daddy-daughter dance, actually, right there in Gilbert. And because I have the access to the stretch limo, she said, oh, Dad, can we take the stretch limo? So it's kind of funny. She doesn't realize how special it is because it's always been a part of her life. But it's really fun that we get to do the stretch limo to the daddy-daughter dance. And
that's amazing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say, my wife actually went into labor with our youngest in a party bus. We were getting it ready for a job, and she was like, I'm going to go inside.
So did she deliver in the party bus?
No, it was just parked in front of the office. We were cleaning it up, ready to go.
And then
she said, it's go time. So
she's like, let's get this party started.
Right. Exactly. Basically.
So do you offer, so I know you're saying like $65, but do you offer any like a frequent, like a stamp card? I don't know, if like someone like books in advance or any specials, anything like that?
We typically don't, because we try to price ourselves competitively. So we're the best price that we can offer all the time.
Well, and I don't know if people are just watching, but the best thing is what you said is it's $65 and it's $65. Like you don't tip on top of that. There's not taxes. There's not a convenience fee or a fuel charge.
Right. And those are the kind of things that always get you. Basically, there's 2 different ways that we charge. We either charge per mile or per hour, depending on the need. Like if you're going in for an inpatient or an outpatient procedure, you have to have a driver for that. You can't drive yourself home. So we do a lot of those where we'll drive them there, wait for them for their procedure, and then drive them back home. So we can do basically anything. I guess I've said that before, but that's what I love about what we do is it's a different day, a different thing every day. You never know what you're going to do.
It keeps it fun. And, and it's such a resource because some of us even take for granted that, if we need to go somewhere, we just jump in our car or, we call maybe a friend or family member. But there's a ton of people, especially in Arizona and Gilbert, who they moved here for a job or something and they don't have any family. Maybe they don't have those connections yet. So to be able to reach out to you guys, I mean, that's huge. Rather than just call someone on, I'm not even going to say the name, another company, right? You just have that personal relationship. That's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. And then, of course, if someone's sick, you think about all that stuff.
And that's what it is. We truly do care about it. And that's what I like is the relationship. You build the relationship with the person, you start to know their life and you really start to feel like family. Yeah.
And way more safer than just having some random person that you have no idea where they're coming from, just pick you up. So if you can kind of have you guys as a resource and, in your back pocket, I love that.
And because all of our drivers, we go through defensive driving training, FBI fingerprint background checks, drug tests, all of the things that you would hope your driver would have.
Yeah, that's great. And so how long have you guys been in business?
Since early 2014 is when we started.
Okay. So how has this last year been for you, with people not going anywhere? Or, I mean, were you able to stay relatively busy or?
So at the beginning of the year, we were on track for a record-breaking year. And then March 15th, everything stopped because even though we can do everything, a majority of our business is to and from the airport. So when the airport stopped, our business slowed down quite a bit. But that's why we're kind of turning, and elective surgeries are huge right now because they were put on pause for such a long time.
Okay.
So everything that wasn't a necessity but still needed to get done is now getting done. So we're helping out with a lot of the outpatient medical procedures, eye surgery, stuff like that.
Oh, gotcha. But so it sounds like you were saying with weddings coming, you're starting to feel a little momentum back in the right direction, it sounds like.
It is. You can tell it's opening back up slowly and people are getting things done that they need to do.
Yeah, I love it. It's time.
It is. I agree.
That's what I always, well, let me out.
Exactly.
I think we're all going in the right direction. So thank you for taking time out of your day to talk with us at Go Gilbert, because I love more than anything learning about small businesses and what everyone's doing. I mean, the ingenuity of what you've created, it's awesome.
Well, thank you.
That's my super crazy adjective. Awesome. So if you are looking for a driver, and I've got your contact information, airport, if I have electrosurgery, I mean, I'd rather you drove me than my husband, honestly.
Thank you.
He always makes pit stops to go to the bathroom. It's weird.
Right.
But that's another story. But yes, everybody call my personal driver. It's your personal driver, but now you're my personal driver.
Aw, thank you.
I love it. So you guys comment below for questions. If you want answers to your questions, check out the website. And yeah, it's wonderful. And my personal driver is going to be taking me and my clients out. How fun would that be? So say you saw this, and maybe we'll take a ride in a fancy SUV.
And I just decided this. I will put a special promo code. We'll do Go Gilbert, all one word, and you'll get 10% off for anything booked in the next 30 days. The trip can be a year out, but if you book it in the next 30 days, we'll do 10% off.
I love that. Thank you so much.
Of course. So as soon as we are off the here, I'll set that promo code up. It should be up and running in 30 minutes.
Oh my gosh, that's wonderful. Go Gilbert. Call Steven. He's your driver. Go Gilbert. Need to buy a house? Call me. We'd love to help you. You guys have a great week. Bye.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.